that soft doesn't mean weak. If your touch is weak, meaning that your hand gripping the keys a little bit loose, like it's likely that you will lose the notes, and it's very dangerous. What I mean is, now when you're playing soft, is feel the difference. You would say, hey, you're playing quite strong. It's true, I'm quite strong, just that because I'm entering into the notes very slowly. Because I'm entering into the notes slowly, it will sound soft. But my grip meaning my bite into the keys, is very solid. It will never leave my hands. Just like you're a badminton player, and you know, when you grip at the racket, it cannot fall off your hand. Then there's nothing. You have to have a solid grip, but not so tight that you can move, right? So you have to have a grip. It's a very solid grip. Every aspect of it is very solid in your grip. Now just show me here, very solid. And here is offbeat, not an on beat. So the first thing is you have to have a very solid grip. I just write here, okay? So today is the what, 10th?
Yeah.
So you would have a very solid grip. That's number one. Very solid grip. And the next thing is, besides having a very solid grip, your ears also make a grip. What I mean by a ear grip is you follow in your ear and you're listening very tightly on track to what you should be listening to. So here, if you're so you hold your ear onto tightly onto the melodic line, while your hand is gripping firmly into everything, including your accompaniment. Otherwise, it will loose off your hands. Bite grip, a lot deeper. This is quite an important line, right? This, after you've played so much and you're holding onto that very long note, that's your first, right? Dun dun dun, right? Is that right? No. So as you're holding, let's make sure that you're maintaining your grip, and then these do not cover up your note. So this is still, as it's growing, it's not too noisy. So da da dee da boom ba bum ba ba ba, and you take a breath, okay? Just do your da da dee. Yes, can you change your pedal between so that this doesn't get too muddled? Dum 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 dum. Change for that. Dum da dum dum dum. Also. Yes, you hear that now? It's a lot more clean than just one puddle down there. Okay, go. Thank you. Now from the second line, once again, okay? Now go. Okay, that's all right, that's okay. Now second line now go. Now I hear a little bit in your left hand that it will sorry, here. I can't see. Right? Here, down. This one, what is that? I can't see. Right? Is that right? So it was a little puddled. If I hear the difference? I want to hear very clean, so one hand or two hands?
Hmm?
Here, do you take it with your right hand, right?
Yeah.
Go. Yeah, when you come here, when you play your thumb, you have to change your pedal. Go. Yeah, the second one is better. Still, everything more clean. Okay, I'll pedal for you. Go. Put your foot. No, put your foot there. I pedal for you, on you. Right? Now going down and change it. Only change on that note. Now going down and change it. Dun, 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 change it. So this note is where you change your foot. You know what I mean? This note. So when you play this, change it. Dun, 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 change it. I want to hear that specific note growing. Now go. Okay, let me play it for you. You look at my foot. Did I change? Oh, I didn't even change. Sweetie, I change actually when you play the F again, but I play this very clean. So this stands out. Here again, I change only on the first. Clean, change again. Actually, I hold all across. I hold all across. I make a big change here. And I bring these out a lot with a vertical thumb. That's what I did. When I try it out, I see it. Okay? So, is this too far? Okay. Hold your pedal all the way down. Change. Yes, and on the last one here, this, you see the crescendo, this has to be even more. So the second one, even more than this. This is good. The second one, even more. Yes, can it still be more? Yes, now it's clean. So here it doesn't sound like a puddle. You still maintain your rhythm. Da dee dee da da dee da dee da da da. So you use this right hand D flat to give you the crescendo, and it gives you a pulse. So you use the same, play these softer and this more. Play these softer and more. And the crescendo is to help you bring these out more. And you just change on here. And of course on this you have to change too. Right? Okay, one more. Da da da, that's very good. And go back and then next line 3 now. Line 3. Now clean, yes. Yes, as you continue, you also like the other one, you change your pedal. Dum, dum, bum, bum. Yeah, just change once here, okay? That's very nice, very nice. So by changing the pedal there, it just holds this as one chord, but you bring out the inner melody here, is an inner line, just by bringing it by hand, so they're clear, and when your thumb is vertical like that, it will stand out because the bone is thick and it's very strong. This can be highlighted immediately. You don't do this, then the two notes will not be related, because if you do this, all the system above is the same system, you see? It's the same motion, same system. But if you do this, it's a separate motion, so the two will not be related. If you do this, it's going to be the same. So try your dum, dum, okay? Good, one more time. it's very nice. Now, if you can play this so well, you're going to do the same one, a little bit what I said, the helicopter, more of a vertical hand. So you equalize all the fingers. Dee, 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 da, da, dee, 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 da, da, da. You're playing with the whole system, the same hand, right? So it's not separate on the fingers. Now try here, a little higher, so and when you're a little higher, your joints is also very fixed, very solid. Go. I played the wrong notes. Change your pedal. Good, very good. Now, so I showed you here, you can get a little bit more focus. If you're doing this, you can focus, but you have to pay a lot of attention to focus. If you're doing this, no matter how, because it's from the upper arm, don't press here, you're kind of like this, because it's from the upper arm, everything that you push here goes through the arm and it automatically comes here. So the power is natural. You see? You don't have to do much. It's not from the fingers. It's naturally from the arm going through the fingers. You do less. So with you're less on here, one thing is automatically taken care of. You can use your attention now to shape the phrase. So, and you use your upper shoulders here to shape the phrase. And everything goes on here firm. Da, dee, 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 da. You feel it? Now, can you play me the 2 lines just with your right hand and pedal? Go. Change on every note. Good. Go on. I would connect this. There's a little line. Actually, it goes across. You see? Just unfortunately, we don't have space. If I put them side by side, you can see it linked. But this is actually linked to here. So we have to look across the bar line to see. This goes across. Now, hold it long. You have to grip firm. When you grip firm, you're not falling. You cannot fall. Grip. Yes, grip firm. Okay? Why? When you're staying here, you're preparing for the next little trill. You ready? Go. This is actually, this is even, huh? Not the dotted. You feel that? Yes, this is not. This is right. It's even first. Good. Vertical hand. Yes. When your hand is vertical, this is really important. A note. When your hand is vertical, everything is from the arm. Push me a little bit. Yes. You have a lot of power. Because everything, if your hand doesn't cave in, it doesn't bend, all your weight from the shoulders goes into the keys. So, okay. Now, let's try from here. Very deep into the key. From D flat, the first one, here, right? Down. On each note and then go to the next. Yes, once again, go from one. Right, very good. Now, your left hand, no matter how strong it is, under a P situation where your line is on top, which needs a lot more, here can be a little less, quite a little less, particularly here, not too thick. You still need the bass and the pedal change. You need the bass to define your line, but not thick. Otherwise, it gets smudgy, and then it covers up all those lines. All right, now let's give it a try. Firm and deep. Go. Now I hear that when you do this, don't make an extra movement, just. Otherwise, you will have too many main beats. Like I don't do anything. You know what I mean? You're not there. It just passes across. You see? Not. Otherwise, it would get stuck. Actually very good. It needs to be powerful. In your lesson last week, you were powerful. It's good. Today, I like the lyricism being very beautiful, very shapely in the soft passages. You are more expressive. Adding in what I showed you today, you can add that in holding your pedal, making a big change, and bring in the dun 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 dun. Okay, the second one a bit more than that. With your vertical fingers, you have a better grip and you hold on to your melody more tightly. Sometimes with vertical fingers, you get your energy from the shoulder. That is all good. Here, you keep using your shoulders and your fingers more vertical, and you can get a lot of power without feeling tired or stressed out. So, are you able to try here again now?